Okay, so I really don't understand why this is happening, but for whatever reason, my video on Nick A30 is being roped into the other videos that allegedly contain misinformation against Nick A30. And it's just so funny to me. It's like, you're gonna take my video, you're not gonna watch it or anything, you're not gonna hear what I have to say, just because it has views and it's a video that's being critical of Nick A30. You just assume that, oh hey, I jumped on Arch's back and I started pushing the allegations that Nick A30 is a scammer when he's not, and I never did that. I had really no plans to come on here to talk about this again or talk about Nick's response because I frankly do not give a fuck, but this just annoyed me a little bit. It really did, because how can some of you guys, because I know a lot more people than just my audience is gonna see this because I know my audience is smart, how can some of you guys just like rope my video into this and say that I'm promoting and spreading misinformation when I'm clearly not, and I'm going over Arch's full video, the first video, the one where he said that he was scammed by Nick A30. Now, given that I have not seen this behavior before from Nick A30, I'm not too sure if this happens on a daily basis or this has happened like more than once, but in my opinion, I just believe that this was like a human error. And I'm trying to play devil's advocate here with Nick because I have not seen anything so far within this video that suggests Arch or anybody else was scammed or exploited. Personally, if I were Nick here, I mean, this video, despite it having the title of Nick A30 scammed me and this creator actively accusing Nick of exploiting his fans for money, after review of this video, I don't think that that is what happened here. I don't think Arch was scammed. I don't think viewers were being exploited for their money here. To be fair to both sides, I believe that it was a misunderstanding and it could have been resolved way better than, I mean, what we're about to take a look at. Breone, delete you video now. Breone, I hope you can see how stupid Arch is now. Breone, you see why you shouldn't make videos on whatever the hot topic is. Do it on people who actually deserve it instead of seeking attention. Saying I'm a sucker for drama is mad crazy. Skull emoji. Bro changed sides immediately. What do you mean I changed sides? Are you assuming that I was taking Arch's side when I was not? Was I not being critical of both sides in my video? When did I ever say, yeah, I'm taking the side of Arch right here. Yeah, Arch was scam, guys. When did I ever do that? You guys are just assuming because I left a comment on Arch's post and I went into Nick's comment section on one of his videos to clown him. Like, you guys are immediately assuming that for whatever reason I was siding with Arch. And it's very apparent to me that you guys did not watch my video. And for anybody who did watch my video, you would know that the reason why I was clowning on Nick was because of his shitty fucking response, the Red Dead response. Like, I don't know why we're not addressing that. I don't know why Nick didn't respond to that. Oh wait, I know why. It's because it makes him look bad.
I like that person. Guy's a douchebag. You don't have to be a douchebag, bro. And I'm gonna say that, and I shouldn't be saying that because that's not family friendly, but that's what that guy is. Okay?
Because he claims to be a family-friendly, like, positive streamer, right? And I understand, okay, if somebody's coming at you, it's not the most positive thing, okay? Do what you need to do. Except, if you're family-friendly, why are you crashing out on this guy who is significantly smaller than you, who is obviously looking for attention? And why are you going to go against your own values and start, like, saying inappropriate things in response to this guy when you're a family-friendly streamer? Like, I don't understand it. And this isn't even me morally grandstanding, but if you're gonna say that you're a family-friendly creator and you're going to say that you're going to do something and that's going to be a main majority of your identity, stick to it or I'm going to criticize it. And that's what I did. It wasn't because, oh, Arch called him a scammer and I believe that he was a scammer and I wanted to like shove misinformation down everybody's throats. No, that's not what happened. People just assume that because they don't care to watch my video. Like, I have other content creators making videos on me and other people who covered this when I never pushed the allegations onto anyone or said that they were true. I disagree with the allegations, and so did some of the other creators. I can't speak for all of them, but another name that was brought up was Sensitive Society, and he never pushed the allegations. He never accused Nick of scamming anybody, and he disagreed. Like, I can't go on about this all day, but I think you guys get the point. Watch videos before you start including them and start saying, oh, yeah, this guy said this. This guy was promoting misinformation. This is why commentary channels suck, because they don't have critical thinking skills when they do, and you're just misrepresenting ranting and lying about the videos that they put out. Once again, can't speak for everybody, but a few of us, including me, have critical thinking skills. Sure, we make mistakes every once in a while, but what human doesn't? That's my point. Anyways, I'm sorry for the yapping. I just had to clarify that because I swear, people trying to rope me into spreading misinformation is frustrating, and that in and of itself is spreading misinformation because that's not true. I never did that. But I guess besides that, now on to Nick A30's response. So around 2 days ago on January 6th, Nick A30 put out a video that has around 1 million views at the time of recording this video, and it's called Responding to the Drama. I think we know what drama he's responding to, so I don't think I should have to clarify anything there. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
So you guys might have seen the drama recently. There's a video made by this creator where he slanders my name and calls me a scammer and liar. There has been a lot of misinformation and overall just blatant lies. This one individual has made 2 videos already. Then there's a ton of other YouTubers. So I have to clear everything up. And so that's what we're going to be doing today.
Exactly what I just said before. Being roped into spreading misinformation when I never did that. Like, it really can't be this hard just to sit there and watch these videos. Especially, okay, like, I know you don't want to deal with this, Nick. Whatever. But if you're going to include, and there's like a 40-minute video here, I just realized that, but if you're going to include these videos and say that, oh, these are the videos that are trying to make me look really bad, like in terms of the scamming allegations and people pushing misinformation, well, I never did that. And on behalf of Sensitive Society, he never did that. I watched his video. I'm not really too sure if Peep is Awesome did that either. I don't know. I didn't really watch his video, but I think it's safe to say that every video except for R3 here has insinuated that Nick has scammed his fans when he didn't. Like, I feel like this is really important because his video got 1 million views and he's accusing me by putting my video here of something I never did. And this might be petty to a degree to say, but he's kind of a hypocrite for this because I know there's no way in hell he watched all of these videos, but moving on.
So first things first, when I reacted to his video originally, you might notice his title of the video was Nick A30 scams his viewers. And if we look at what the video is called now, it's Nick A30 scammed me. He's clearly using my name to create a false narrative to gain views and propel his channel forward.
Yes, that is true, and I do agree. I really do. He was attention seeking from the start, and I'm pretty sure I said that in my first video. I was also critical of you at the time too because you made a huge fuss about it and you started crashing out. Like, initially when I first heard about the situation and I saw the video that Arch posted, which was like a week ago, if you didn't respond, I remember thinking this too. If you did not respond, I would have mainly been critical of Arch. Like, I just want to be real here right now and say Nick was not being the bigger man. I don't know if he was being the smaller man or what, but he definitely was not being the bigger man. He could have handled this way better. Because once again, if you're going to hold yourself to these standards, you can't be sitting over here having a pissy fit over somebody with like less than 10,000 subscribers making videos on you, even if they're slander videos. Like, you didn't have to go against your own values that you have for your channel to defend yourself, essentially. You didn't have to do that. And that was pretty much my whole criticism for you. The criticism for me was never Nick scams his fans because, oh, he didn't immediately respond to this question that was being asked in a donation. Like, it never once was a thought.
You're probably wondering what happened. Well, I found out he exploits his viewers for money.
This is a wild claim with absolutely zero proof.
Once again, I totally agree.
On the 27th of December 2024, I donated $4. I donated asking for him to give me a Fortnite challenge for a video I'm making.
At no point whatsoever did Arch reach out via Twitter, email, any social media platform, or through another donation saying that he would like a refund, because everyone knows I would refund that donation within a heartbeat.
Yeah, no, like I said, this guy definitely wanted attention, at least. And I do agree, there definitely were better ways for Arch to get this all resolved.
I donated asking for him to give me a Fortnite challenge for a video I'm making.
If you have an idea, I would more than likely be happy to say it. I don't have any ideas off the top of my head. If I had ideas, I'd be recording it.
This is just weird because, like, he could just say any challenge.
I've streamed Fortnite for 7 years, and people have asked me for challenges every single stream. I'm out of ideas, bro. And I could sound like a broken record and say one chest challenge, one chest challenge, one chest challenge. But, like, at the end of the day, how many videos are people going to watch where Nick A30 gives me a challenge and it's the one chest challenge? Like, how boring would that be? So I try to be a little more reserved so people can't just use my name and say Nick A30 gave me a challenge, and it's the same thing over and over again. When you see a Nick A30 video, I want it to be special. I want it to be unique. week. And that's the same way I treat my content on my channel.
Well, okay, if that's the case, then why didn't you just off the bat say, oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't do that, okay? It would have been over. Like, is there something I'm not understanding here? Like, this whole situation is just so fucking stupid. Like, to all the people, all the content creators, whoever is out there, if you think that Nick A30 did nothing wrong here, you must be mistaken. Because, like I said, there was definitely way better ways to handle this, even in his response. Like, I just don't understand why he didn't just tell him, oh, hey, yeah, sorry, we don't do that here. And then that's the end of it. This video would have never been made, and Nick would have never been slandered. Or maybe he would have, and then Arch would have gotten the backlash for that.
So would like to specify, I did actually give him 2 challenges. I said, could you maybe give me the 1 chest only challenge or the shotgun only challenge? He then proceeded to just flat out ignore my donation.
I want to show you guys the stats of the stream real quick, because I think a lot of people often forget when I'm streaming, I have to be focusing on the game, the chat, the donations, the alerts, the subs, every single thing on all 4 platforms that I'm streaming on. So let me show you guys the stats. This is my main YouTube channel. I had 5,000 average viewers, 14,000 chat messages. On YouTube Shorts, there was an average of 1,700 people watching at one given time. And the same goes for Twitch. And on TikTok, let's say around 3,000 average concurrent viewers. My point being, whether it's a chat message or donation, I might miss it sometimes. People know this, and at the end of the stream, typically I go through my full list and get caught up on everything.
Okay, so I just want to clarify, in my last video, I also brought this up, like, because Arch was being a little unfair and saying, oh, Nick was missing donations, and the reason why he was doing that was because he exploits his viewers for money, blah, 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 blah. Like, in my video, I was literally being fair to Nick and saying, this guy has, like, he's a streamer, and he's playing Fortnite while he's streaming to multiple platforms and interacting with various chats. Like, I can somewhat step into his shoes, except I'm kind of really bad at multitasking when it comes down to streaming, so I'm definitely going to miss a lot more things than, say, Nick A30 would. But yes, I streamed, and sometimes I would miss things, like I would miss a chat message, I would miss a donation. Like, it's totally fine and understandable. It was a mistake. And this is something that I brought up in my video. And what Nick is saying here is 100% valid.
One thing I actually noticed when watching this back is the donation messages he's making and typing out in the video itself, they're not what he actually said when he donated. I logged on to my Streamlabs and I'm able to see the exact donation messages. His second donation was, bro, it can be any challenge, just anything off the top of your head, even if it's been done before, thanks. I mentioned some in the last dono, like 1 chest or shotgun only, lol. Appreciate your content, man. Not trying to spam, just sending you money, LeMayo. Brother, you asked me to tell you what I would like you to say, and then you don't read the message?
I don't know. When it comes down to these donation messages, I'm not about to get on Arch's ass over something like this. And also at the same time, if Nick wants to ban people because they're being annoying, which, I mean, it's very clear that Arch is being annoying here, I'm totally fine with it. It's your stream. Do what you want to do. I'm not about to use that as a point against you in an exposed video. Like, I just think that's pretty pathetic.
If you felt that I was trying to get more and more donations, why did you keep on donating? Why not just stop it right there, move on to another streamer, ask for a refund, and then be done with it? And as you see now, with 2 videos on your channel, you clearly were looking for drama and you were looking to profit off my name. And if you think I'd be willing to risk my career and risk my name and brand over I'm just going to be generous here and say a $15 donation in total.
I mean, let's be real here. The only thing I have against you, Nick, is the way you responded off the bat. Like, I understand it sucks to be slandered. It's happened to me before, and it's not like the most fun and positive experience, but the way that you handle it is going to dictate how bad it is for you. And I can tell you right now, crashing out and like going against your own values of being family friendly and whatnot and looking like a clown is not going to help you. Now, when it comes down to Arch profiting off of these videos, I don't know if he really profited and made like money. Like, I'm pretty sure at one point Nick said that Arch was going to be making like a few grand from the videos that he put out, despite the fact that he wasn't even monetized. I'm not really going to hold that to Nick here, but I just wanted to say it definitely is clear. Like I said, like multiple times in this video, Arch did blow this out of proportion, and it was very clear that he was attention seeking. And he did announce that he did get monetized from this whole situation, but who knows if he was anticipating getting monetized from the situation when he was making the videos. Like, who knows? I'm not really trying to hold that to him, but he definitely was attention seeking. I will say that.
And they got banned from the chat for simply just asking a question.
I haven't banned a single person who mentioned the drama. I've timed out people. I've removed donations. Funny enough, in my Discord in the mod channel, I specifically said I do not want to ban anyone. If anyone brings up the drama, just time them out for 24 hours and then we move on.
I mean, you can say that that's not a ban all you want. It's not a permanent ban. That's like a temporary ban so people stop talking about it. That's still a ban. But hey, once again, again, do what you want to do. If there's something going on with me and I have like a controversy and I'm streaming and people are coming in there like with irrelevant shit to what I'm doing, I'm going to time them out or ban them. Which, I mean, once again, I just want to say timing out is banning. It's a temporary ban. It bans you from chatting. But again, I'm not like Arch here and I'm not going to hold that petty shit to you. If you want to ban people from your chat, go ahead.
I genuinely just wish there was a lot more positivity out there, and the clips that would get views would be the ones where I'm actually responding positively and giving people challenges, being nice and shout outs and thank yous, but nobody cares about that. All I ask is that you just understand there's always two sides to every story. I'm not going to make any more videos covering this. I want to just focus on the positive because, again, you focus on the positive, it tends to create a more positive community. This kind of stuff does not make me feel good. It's just not very fun, and it just makes you not excited to stream. It doesn't make you excited to make videos, and everything's just negative, 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 and you don't see any positive.
Yes, guys, only focus on the positive, despite the fact that I crashed out during a Red Dead Redemption stream, and I lost the plot and started calling this guy a douchebag because I couldn't control myself. And now I'm doing this positive response that's going to get more light because it's on my 8 million subscribed channel. Like, I really just hope to the people who are watching this video, I hope you understand that I am criticizing people's actions and I do not take sides. And to anybody who thinks I'm taking a side, I don't know what to tell you. These guys were both in the wrong at some point, regardless of whether or not like a lot of people want to believe it or not. I mean, I know a lot of people after this video coming out are siding with Nick, but something he forgot to address, and it just makes total sense because he's not trying to get backlash, is his initial response crash out that he did to Arch. So I guess if we're just going to make a conclusion to this whole shitty drama situation, Arch was in the wrong. He shouldn't have called Nick A30 a scammer. He shouldn't have made those allegations without evidence to try and smear Nick A30. I agree Arch did deserve his criticism, but also in the other direction, let's not forget about Nick. Like I said, Nick is definitely not the bigger man in the situation. He's just trying to make it out as if he is, and I guess it worked out for him. I guess it really did. If Nick really cared about being positive and being family friendly, he wouldn't have crashed out on that stream initially responding to Arch. And honestly, if anything, if he really wanted to make a response, he should have just put out this one right here instead of doing the Red Dead one, because it definitely would have made him look like a bigger man. Now, to the people who are still going to be critical of my opinions and whatnot in this video, I mean, their opinions, you're not going to change the way I feel about all of this. You can have your opinions about me and my video, but in my opinion, both of them are in the wrong, and that's just how I feel overall about this. Also, I can't remember if I already said this, but if Nick didn't respond irrationally, this was literally going to be the main point I was going to make in my video if Nick didn't respond irrationally. Because somebody sent me this in my Discord DMs, and this is what I said. I said, thanks for the suggestions. I said, if it's worth covering, I'll cover. And then a little bit later, after watching the video, I responded to this person again, and I said, unpopular opinion after watching the first video, I don't really know if I care, lol. I think this guy is over sensationalizing this. And that was before I watched the second video. That was just going off of the first video. That's how I felt going into this. I never was siding with Arch, and if anybody's gonna say I was siding with Arch, you're just clearly delusional, or you did not watch my videos. So with that, I rest my case, not on either side, and yeah, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you happen to enjoy the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. By doing that, it helps me out. It helps promote the video more in the algorithm so that more people can see it. And yeah, my name is Breone, and I will see you in my next video. Peace!